Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Shop My Stash video. I'm gonna go through all the products that I have in here. I am gonna pull some stuff out. I do have a couple declutters and then we'll go ahead and shop my stash for new items. I have some really new makeup that I've been playing with, trying out, but I do wanna pull it in today and yeah, tell you all about it. If you like Shop My Stash video, please keep on watching. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel. And now let's go ahead and get going. I'm gonna start with what I have in here. I might have pulled some stuff out because it's been a long time and I have been decluttering and moving things and stuff like that. So maybe not everything that I pulled in last time is actually here, but the most of it is. I do have the primers pulled out because I'm working on finishing this one. This is the Dr. Brand Pores No More Luminizer Primer. I do really enjoy it. I don't have much left in it. This is super, like, one of the oldest primer. I know for sure this is the oldest primer in my collection. I'm almost done. I do want to finish it, so I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna actually put it on top of my vanity so I can constantly reach for it and finish it up. The other primer I had in here is the Tarte Base Tape. This has a little bit more. It feels like I concentrated my efforts on this. I used this guy only one time. Smells really good. It actually is really nice. I'm not in a hurry to finish this one. I would rather get out the full size and then the mini I can finish later. So this is going to my collection. This is going on my vanity. So that was what was here for primers. I did have a couple other powders. I had the La Prairie powder, which I put back in my everyday collection. And the only powders that I have left in here, one is by MAC. This is a mineralized skin finish. I do really enjoy it. And I do have the Hourglass Luminous Light powder in here for a finishing powder. And I really enjoy this one too. I'm going to pull both of these out. Next up I had, let's see, I guess I don't remember exactly which foundations I had. I think I had the ABH Luminous Foundation, which was too dark for me, so I couldn't use it at all. I pulled it out. I put the Kosas in here. I've been working on this one. Oh, and I was finishing up the Too Faced one. So foundations, they have been rotating. The Kosas one, I am gonna go ahead and pull it out. I've been obsessed. I've been using it too much, so I'm gonna pull it out. For concealers, I pulled them out. I rotated concealers quite a bit this past month because I'm retesting things, seeing if I like them or not. I guess we can go ahead and move towards, well, let's talk about setting sprays since we're here. That's the only complexion thing left. I had the Patrick Ta Major Glow Dewy Milk Mist. I do really enjoy it. I don't know if I was using it too much because I did get like little breakouts, so I took a break of it. It's not breakouts. I usually get them in my forehead. They're like little red dots, kind of like, okay, my skin needs to breathe a little. So I don't know if it was this or not. They're gone now. But, you know, I did take a break. The other one I had in here was the Catrice HD Active Performance. This is pretty nice. I didn't have no complaints or anything. And I did pull in the Smashbox Primer Water. I did go on travel. I've been traveling a lot. So I did go on travel and I needed something small. So I did take these two with me. So this one wasn't here because of that. So these are all coming out. I'm ready to get stuff out of here. Okay, now we can go ahead and move on to like blush, bronzer, and then all of that. Let's talk about bronzers. I'm gonna, for bronzers, I had a couple in here. I had Gucci. I really like this one and it's so good this time of the year with my color. This is the shade Medium 3. I did pick up a lot of new bronzers. I've tested one of them out, but we are gonna pull them all in. But yeah, I mean, I haven't shopped in July, but I shopped a lot. Well, in June, I did purchase some stuff. From MAC, I have the Aladdin bronzer. So beautiful. I love the packaging. I have Milani bronzer. This one is the Suntan shade 3, the Silky Matte. Really good bronzer. L'Oreal Infallible. Oh, I wish I got a little bit deeper shade. This is... I really like it. Like, I like the formula. It's so soft, so blendable. But with this shade, it's a little bit too light, so I really have to build it up. And this is the shade 250 light. I need the shade that's right next to after it. Even like if I were my super palest, I think this would be too pale for me. I'm gonna hold on to it for now, but I do want to get a darker shade. I have the Danessa Myrix bronzer in here. This is actually like just a bronzer, a cream bronzer. It's not contouring or anything. It does have very slight shimmer, glowy look. It's not like chunks of glitter. It's so beautiful on the skin, and it is a bronzer. This is the Power Matte. Yeah, Power Bronzer, Matte Bronzing and Shaping Cream. It has that powder formula, but as soon as you like blend it in, it just, I don't know. It's a good product. I would recommend it. It's actually really affordable to Sephora compared to, let's say, who else has cream bronzers now? Oh, Charlotte Tilbury, which I haven't tried, and I don't think I'm not trying. Okay, let's do blushes and highlights. What do I have blushes in here? I do have the blush trio. This is by The Balm, the Girls Getaway Trio. Every time I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this thing and then I use it, this shade is just so pretty and so healthy looking. The same with this one. This is a little too light and pinky for me. I'm gonna hold on to this for now. There will be more declutters. They're coming, I promise. I just need to find time to do it. I had this duo by Wayne Goss. This is a blush and highlighter duo. I did use this guy. I used the blush one time and I did use the highlighter very lightly. So pretty, like a very beautiful, especially the blush, so pretty. Very healthy looking. The other blush I had in here is by Natasha Denona, and this is the Duo Glow, and this is in the shade Alba. I don't need the highlighter with this. I can just use this guy. The other blushes I had the Pat McGrath Define blush, and this is in the shade Paradise. Yeah, Paradise Venus, Paradise Flush, Blood. No, Paradise Venus. A very unique, beautiful. Well, it's not unique anymore. Now we have a lot of companies doing shades like this, and I'm so happy with it. Like, I love it. Look how healthy that looks. And I'm pretty sure this can be used with somebody with deeper skin tone, and it looks so beautiful too. So there's that one. I don't think I'm decluttering any blushes or highlights. I have for highlighter the NARS Orgasm. This is the illuminating loose powder. I did use this guy to top a blush, kind of like a blush topper, and then I skipped the highlights. So pretty. I do have the Bare Minerals highlighter, and this is in the shade Free Joy. I used it only one time. This was really pretty, and it really does not look like this on the skin. It's so weird. We have MAC Selena, another really beautiful highlighter. I did use it as well. I do have this guy from MAC. This is Into Eternity, the Electric Wonder. They call it a powder, but this was a blush. I use it as a blush. It's deep enough for me to use as a blush for sure. And then I did skip highlighter with this. It's super glowy. So there's that one. And then I think the last one I had for highlighter is this Marc Jacobs, and this is in the shade Jet Girl. I might end up, I'm gonna check with my friend, see if she would be interested in this, and if she wants it, I might end up sending it to her. It's as deep as I can go with a highlighter. I can use it after tanning for a few days, which I've totally got some color now, but it's not something that I could use when I'm like my normal non-tan self. So there's that. It's coming out. I might declutter that. We'll stay tuned until I actually film. Maybe I do a highlighter declutter. I don't know yet. Okay, let's talk about eyeshadow palettes, and then we'll do lippies, and I don't know if I have anything in here that I need to get rid of. For eyeshadow palettes, let's start with this one, the Violet Voss Windflower. This was actually pretty nice. I did travel with it one time. I did take it, and I took another palette with me because I just wasn't sure how I'm gonna feel about this. I did use this one, and I did really enjoy it. It was pretty nice. I like the amount of variety in here for travel. Like, I could have the berries or more neutrals, so I like that. This one was pretty good, and I did really enjoy it. I did purchase, and it's in here, I picked up a few things from Sephora. I got the new, or not the newest new, but one of Pat McGrath's little palettes. This is the tiny one, the mini eyeshadow palette in Midnight Voyage, the 6-pan. It's so cute, and I was like, okay, this is perfect for travel. And this shade was just calling my name, but this shade is a pain in the rear in this palette. It's not her usual formulas, so it really needs some work. It needs a setting spray or like a primer, something to get it to stick on the eyes. The rest, no problems, beautiful, super easy to play with. This one, and I debated returning it just for that shade, and I was like, you know what? I already spent the $29. I'm not gonna return it. I can still use it. I just need to work more on that shade. I always travel with a setting spray, so I could always use a setting, like a misting spray or something to get that shade to work. Would I recommend it? Only if you can get it on sale. Don't go out and buy it for $29. It's not worth it. Save the money and buy one of the little bit bigger palettes from Pat, like these, the 6-pans. So beautiful. This is so pretty, and I wanted it. I pulled it in mainly for this shade and this shade, and I'm so happy I played with them again. Now her new 10-pan palette. Oof, I'm so tempted. But I'm also tempted to pick up the Danessa Myrex Volume 2, the chrome, the trichrome palette. I think I want that one more. The other Pat McGrath palettes I had in here was the Mothership Divine Rose. This was really pretty. I didn't use all of the stuff that was in here, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Like I was trying to play with another palette, the Urban Decay one, and I was traveling, so it wasn't like I wasn't gonna travel with this one. I was actually flying. I wasn't gonna risk damaging it. I used this shade, I used these, and these, but these three I did not use on my eyes. So pretty. It's okay that I haven't used them yet, because you know, I know I'll end up pulling it again and playing with it again, but circumstances that when it was in here this past time, I didn't use it as much. Now let's talk about there's two more palettes. The I Love Sarai by Dose of Colors. I think I used it one time, but my son played with it, so it was like, okay, fine, whatever. And then the other palette that was in here was the Urban Decay Born to Run. You guys, I'm gonna declutter this. I'm decluttering this one for sure. I might stick it back in my my eyeshadow drawer, just so like when I do my eyeshadow declutters, I'll have it. I have been decluttering some eyeshadow palettes and selling them immediately on Poshmark. So now I'm like, okay, when I sit down to film my eyeshadow palette collection or declutter, you guys are gonna be like, you didn't declutter any eyeshadows. But I have been decluttering them. So like, okay, maybe I hold on to it in my drawer so I can like show that I decluttered it. It's not as good as it used to be. I took so much time, tried to do so many different looks, tried to follow like not just like one section of the palette, more like on, you know, just to make sure that I'm not judging it. But it's time to declutter. The formula just kind of gets muddy. It's not the same. It's time for it to go, and it's such a shame because it's a beautiful color story. I love how compact the palette is. It's not super bulky, but yeah, it's I would rather use other eyeshadow palettes that don't give me as much trouble blending them, or like that actually show up like they should, not just one color. So she's going. Now let's talk about what's in here. It's going to be a little bit longer. All of my Shop My Stash videos are typically long, but I think this is going to be long because I'm going really in depth. For mascaras, I have Pat McGrath. This one is still good. This one, I need to play with it a little bit more. I wasn't very happy when I first used it. I didn't really enjoy the mascara, but I just learned a new technique for back combing. Maybe I'll give it a shot. I'll try it that way. Black eyeliner is in a project. Brown eyeliner. My brow pencil. Lancome. Oh my God, this guy's so good. Hypnose Drama. I'm loving it. Merit brow spoolie thing. This actually is really good, and I did get this from Merit for free, so I really like it, and I have it in the packaging still. I don't know why. Rockings Cosmetics. I think I might. This guy's getting close to being done, and it's not my absolute favorite. I'll keep it in here for one more go, and I think this is just gone. Oh, I had this Danessa Myrex in here last time. This is in the shade Hot Lava. It's one of her topper shades thing too. I like the other shade that I have way more than this one, but that's just a shade preference. What's the other shade that I have? I have Superstar. It looks so much nicer on the eye. With this one, I felt like my eyes looked like burnish red. It didn't look very flattering, but I think it's also the base that I had under it. I was trying to salvage a look that I did with Urban Decay, and it was just a hot mess. So, and then I have my soft ochre, and I think it's time to get rid of this guy. I don't even use it. This is like highlighting under the brow. I'd rather use a different highlighter under my brow. For lippies, I know I had other lippies in here. For sure, I had these two, and I have been playing with them and like using them a lot. And I had a little boo-boo with this one. This is the Pat McGrath, and this is in the shade Negligee. My son accidentally pushed it in here, so it kind of got squished in the lid. But it's such a pretty shade. And I'm like, dude, you need to buy me a new lipstick. And he actually thought that I was serious. So he started crying. He said, sorry, mommy, I didn't know. But yeah, I felt like a terrible mama. I have Walnut by Wayne Goss. I do really like this one too, and the formula is so nice. For lip liners, I had these two. I had the Pat McGrath Major. Is it Major? Yeah, Major. And I had Milani Spice. Both of these are really nice. I'm pulling both of these out. I did have this NARS lipstick in Star Woman. Oh, so pretty. I did actually wear it a couple times. I have Milani, and this is the Keep It Full, and the shade is Luminoso. This might end up being a declutter. Nothing wrong with it, except that this, well, something is wrong with it for me on my lips. This kind of like creates a little bit of a line that looks a little pinkish, like when I apply it, maybe because of the color that my lips are, you know. So applying it, I'm like, I don't know why I'm doing this. You guys can't even see my lips, but like I pat my lips together, and then on the outside, kind of like a lip liner, it creates a lip liner that's a little bit not very flattering. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. Again, I'll probably keep it in my collection until I film the declutter, but I think this one is gonna end up going. The Buxom Pippa Pumpkin, love it. And I'm kind of like interested in picking up some of the newer shades that they have. I don't know, I might not do it, but I'm thinking about it. I have Melted Matte by Too Faced, and this is Hot Butter Drum. I used it only one time. Fenty Beauty, this is Mademoiselle. This is a really, really pretty, it says Mademoiselle? Madame. Such a pretty red. It's this one. I did also have the Nudies. I did use this one more on my face, not on my lips. And this is, you can use it like all over eyes, cheeks. Naughty and Spice. I had Ciate London Jessica Rabbit. Honestly, I did not wear it on my lips, but it's okay. I'm gonna pull it out. Pull all of these out. What else did I have in here? I had Hocus Pocus, and this is in the shade Mary. Another really beautiful, oh my gosh. My son. Okay, this is another beautiful red. Looks like it got squished in there too. It's okay. And then I have this one by Kylie. Honestly, I didn't wear it at all. I am gonna go ahead and pull it out. You know, let's keep it in here. I didn't wear it. This one by YSL, I did wear it, and it was like a really nice pinky nude. Very comfortable, kind of like an everyday lipstick that you don't have to fuss with. You can wear it with any color, but it's nothing major, no statement, no nothing. If I were to buy an YSL lipstick, I would want like a beautiful red or something like that. But this was the set that came from Sephora, like a favorite set. Why am I talking about this? It's coming out. These are coming out. Only Mary is staying, or Kylie is staying. Okay, holy moly. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back. Like I said, I have been shopping. I have been trying new products. I'm gonna pull these out. Although I've tried them, I wanna play with them some more, and I wanna show them to you. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, you guys, so let's go ahead and go into the first new only one makeup drawer, one new makeup drawer these days. I feel like sometimes these don't open all the way, the doors, but I think I'm about to break it. Like I said, I have quite a few new items. I have been playing with some of them. I did pick up quite a few bronzers, and I'm gonna pull them, most likely all of them, in. The first one is the NARS Creamy Laguna bronzer. This is the Laguna 2, which is the original shade. I was so upset I missed on it when it first released, so as soon as it came out, I picked it up. And I hope it's the same thing. I don't know. I haven't been watching reviews or anything like that. I haven't had the time to be on YouTube to look up at reviews. The other bronzer, not bronzer. I do want to pull this guy in, but it's not a bronzer. Okay, here. The other bronzer is by Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. This is the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer, and I picked up the shade Light Level 4. I used it. It's so nice. I'm loving it. But it's back in here because I've only used it a couple times. I also picked up a highlighter from her line. I'm going to pull it in. This is the Peach Quartz. I have used it too, and I do really like it. More bronzers. I picked up the Cosmetics Corselet Sculpting Powder Bronzer. You guys, I picked this guy up the day it came out. That was like 2 months ago. I've been... I don't know where, but this is in the shade Silhouette. I think she only 4 or 5 shades, but yeah, I got this guy, and I got a couple Lippies from her website too, just so I can get the free shipping. By Mario, Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. This is the shade Light. I have used it twice, I want to say. I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah. I need to pull it in, play with it a little bit more. So that's like the majority of the new stuff that I'm pulling in. Bronzers. I did get a couple, like I have this guy from e.l.f., but I think these are older, so. Picked up a couple new Lippies too, and I have been getting boxy charms, so I have new eyeshadow palettes and some weird new things here and there. But I do want to pull in a couple Lippies. I think I'm definitely going to pull in the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga lip crayon. And surprise, surprise, I got the shade Scarlet Matte Red. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this in. I did pick up her clear lip oil. So I'm going to pull this guy in as well. Or sorry, it's the shade Neutral. I think it's the clear though. I can't remember. We'll have to open it. I also received a couple products from Merit, and I do want to pull a couple of these in. I got the lip oils. One is in the shade Pink Beat, and one is in the shade Au Naturel. I do want to pull both of these in. These are like the tinted lip oil, and these were sent to me free from Merit. I do have some lip oils that I do really like from their line too, so it's not new to me, but these are newer shades to me, so I am gonna go ahead and play with these. I do have some concealers. I finally picked up the LYS Beauty concealer. I'm gonna pull it in. I got the shade MN1. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. And then my friend Sarah, she sent me this one from is it Rose Ink or Item Beauty? Item. This is the Air Hug Concealer, shade 230, which she said probably would be too light for her. So she sent it to me. I think this came in a boxy charm. She got a boxy charm. I'm really interested in trying this one. I did purchase one of these previously from Sephora, and I think the shade that I ordered online was too dark, so I returned it, but they didn't have it in store, so I didn't pick it up or get the correct shade. So I'm really happy that she actually sent me this one because I really wanted to try it out. I do have a couple other things in here that are kind of like random things that came again in boxy charm. I did have some like a exchange with my friends, so I don't know. I did get this from Cosmetics, a Lippie in the shade Love. It's another red. Can I have too many reds? No, let's pull it in. Okay, for eyeshadow palettes, I think I am gonna go ahead, pull in Cupid eyeshadow palette. This is a Natasha Denona palette. I'm gonna pull this one in. Oh, this guy came last month in boxy. I don't know what month. May, last month out of already the end of July. Sahara Nights. Look how pretty. I'm gonna pull this one into. We'll do swatches at the end of the video. And then I think for one last eyeshadow palette, do I want to do the Pat McGrath one or get some other eyeshadow palettes? We'll get some other eyeshadow palettes from other doors. I think that's it. You guys, I tried this guy. Maybe I pull it in. I purchased it right when it came out too. This is by Lottie London. I was trying to fill up my Ulta shopping cart so I can get a discount. This is the Plumped AF Sheer Plumping Lip Gloss, again by Lottie London. I do really enjoy it. I'm going to put it in here because I wanted to tell you about it. I'm going to play with it more. And I think that's it from here for now. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, so that's good. I'm going to wait on picking up the rest of my Lippies till the end of the video. Let's get, I don't have primers, so let's get primers and setting sprays, and then we'll do eyeshadow palettes. Okay, for primers, yeah, what do I want to play with? I feel like they should come out more, but they don't. I think from here I'm gonna go ahead and pull in. Let me do this one. This is the NYX Hydra Touch Primer. I used to really like it, but I haven't played with it in a long time. So maybe I don't like it anymore. Who knows? Let me pull this guy in, and then I'm gonna do one more. I think we'll go ahead and do, let's do a primer that I know I do, like actually works really well, and I know I'm gonna be traveling. Smashbox Primerizer. You guys, I'm tired. I'm tired of traveling. I'm tired. So that's it. Let's do primer, mist, and setting sprays. Okay, from here, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do this one, the CoverGirl Look Lock Up. I just need to work on it and be done with it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one, and I'm not gonna pull in any travel, like if I need to get some travel stuff, I'll come in here and get travel. So I'm not gonna worry about that now. So I'm gonna do that. And how about, I can't remember if this was only a setting spray or a, like I can use it under makeup. I think it's supposed to be just like a setting mist. Yeah. Doesn't mean I can't use it both ways, but you know. Let's do this one, the Haley's Refresh. This one was a good one too. So let's do this one. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and get some other eyeshadow palettes. Okay guys, I did pick up 2 eyeshadow palettes from my third drawer over there. I did pull in the Uma Black Magic, the Carnival one, and I pulled in the ColourPop Butter Me Up eyeshadow palette. This one I don't think I played with since I got it from my friend. I think this was an exchange with Mariella, and this one I used to like a lot, but I don't know how I feel about it now. So I do want to play with both of these, and I'm gonna get only one more because now I have like 4 smaller-ish, so I can get one more palette, and then I don't think I'm gonna pull in any other ones. I think the one I'm gonna go with, let's see, what about we do one? I did get rid of the Sunrise one. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull this one in because I know for sure I'm traveling, and this one is a good one to travel. So I'm gonna do this guy, Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Let's do foundations and concealers now. Look at how clean and how pretty this drawer looks now. This is pretty much all of them except for 2 foundations that are on my vanity and 1 concealer, but this is it. I like how it looks now, you guys. Very clean. I am tan enough to play with this. I'm gonna do the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation since I have the concealer too pulled in. So I'm gonna do this guy, and then I want one more foundation. Let's see. I think I will do. Maybe I should do the ABH just to make sure that I like it. dark enough for it. I did not use it last time, so I'm gonna do that one. For concealers, what do I want to pull in? I think I'm gonna try, what shade is this, the darker of the two shades? Yeah, I'm gonna pull in this It Cosmetics. This is the full coverage concealer, and the shade is 20 medium. I'm gonna pull that one in. And then one more, maybe I do this one because it's I do have the LYS one. Oh, I have, yeah, no, I can't pull in anymore. I have 2 concealers, 3 pulled in so far. That's enough. Let's do powders. Okay, for powder, I have a finishing powder, which is that one, the Makeup by Mario one. I'm gonna test it out as a finishing powder. So I just need like setting powder, normal setting powders. Let's do, don't need anything from here. Let me see. I think I will go ahead and pull in, let's do the Huda one. I'm gonna try this guy, the lighter one, the Sugar Cookie shade. Let's go ahead and do, let's do this guy, the NYX Banana for under my eye, but the Huda is like translucent. Do I want to do this? Yeah, pull that in, and then what else do I want to pull in? I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in, should I do Halo or Nikia Joy? I really like this Nikia Joy one. I'm gonna do the Nikia Joy Cosmetics powder. Oh, but then I feel it's like too many. No, I'm fine. I'm pulling in these 3 powders. I think I'm good. Mostly loose. I like having the variety, but I'm good with the loose to set all over my face. I'm good with that. How about we do one face palette? I don't think I'm gonna pick up any more bronzers, but we'll do face palette and so on. Okay guys, for a face palette, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in still. Do I wanna do the Nude Gasm by Charlotte Tilbury? Or do I want to do, maybe I want to do this one, Becca Chrissy Teigen. It's a pretty palette. Yeah, let's do that one. And I think that's it for a face palette. I do want to get some blushes. Okay, let's pick out some blushes, you guys. I think I'm going to pull in some cream or liquid blushes, which these are on my vanity, but I also want, let's say maybe 2 powder blushes from here. So let's do it. Which 2 do I want? Let me pull this guy in. This is Juvia's Afrique. How about we do this one? Hardly ever play with it. Yeah, you can tell I'm testing out things before declutters. Okay, we'll do that one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a cream one real quick. Let me grab the drawer, actually, the creams. Okay, so here's what I have for cream, like liquid cream blushes. There has been a lot of talk about the Rare Beauty ones, and I kind of don't remember what I thought about mine. This is a little bit light. This is in the shade Bliss. I think I'll pull this one in. Oh, I finally ordered another one of the e.l.f. Putty blushes, but I got a luminous one. I don't know when that's coming. So I want this one. I have used this guy a couple times recently. The same with this one. Some days I need that quick look. Okay, I'm gonna do this one by Rare Beauty. Even though it looks kind of light, I think we can make it work, and if it doesn't work, then it's fine. We'll play with the other blushes. Okay, let's do highlighters. Okay guys, for highlighters, I only have one highlighter pulled in so far. So yay, we can play with highlighters. Let's do, really want to play with the Pat McGrath ones. Let's do this one. I don't know which one this is. I think this, oh yeah, this is, whoo, yeah, let's do this guy. Oh, let's do this one. You know what? Why not? She rarely ever gets played with, and I think, yeah, I think I need to play with it because this, old. Okay, but I'm not gonna count it because I think that's just too old, to be honest. How about we do, ooh, I could do one of these. I could do the Barbie one because I'm tan enough for it. Yeah, let's do this one. And then I will do just one last one. One last highlighter. And I think that is going to be, I'm gonna try figure this guy out. The MAC Bronze Fix, Golden Bronze, and this is the iridescent powder, loose powder. Yeah, I was very kindly sent this by my friend Kena, so I'm gonna play with that. And then that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back in the door, and then we'll do swatches, and maybe I'll get a couple more lippies. All right, let's go ahead and do some swatches. I did put everything back in the drawer. I did go back to my collection and pick a couple other products. I pulled them in, and then we'll talk about those too. For powders, I did have the Huda Beauty powder. This is in the Sugar Cookie. Actually, after I filmed the part where I pulled all the products in, I did my makeup real quick. I had to take my dog to the vet, so I did use this today, and actually it was not too bad. Happy with it so far. And I also have the Nikia Joy Velvet Finishing Powder. I do love this guy. The other two powders I have in here, I have the NYX Finishing Powder, and I have the by Mario. This is the Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector, and this is in the shade Light. So what I did today is I tried to use this bottom part over here, kind of like where I would normally a bronze or contour, and then I buffed the rest all over my face. I don't know. I think this powder is supposed to be like kind of glowy. I haven't seen any reviews or anything like that, but just the idea of it seemed pretty intriguing to me. I thought maybe it would be more kind of like a hourglass powder, but it's not. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this guy out. We'll see how I like it. I mean, it looks pretty natural when I buff it all over the face, because I've used it a couple times like that, just like buffing it all over the face as a last step, and it looks pretty good. It doesn't like alter too much the colors, but it does what it's supposed to do as a finishing powder. But I'm like, why is it split like this? I don't know. So anyway, there's that in here. Next up, for let's talk about blushes. For blush, I went back and I pulled this guy in. This is the ColourPop Disney Collection Court of Miracles blush, and I actually did use it today. This blush is really pretty, but it doesn't wear very well. Like, I wore it today, and let's see, I want to say I got ready around 1 o'clock. It's currently 7:30, so 6 hours, and I have no blush on my face whatsoever. Like, vanished, completely vanished. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep playing with it, but that might end up being a declutter. The other blush that I had in here is the Too Faced Like My Melons. This is a blush duo. So and kind of reminds me a little bit of the shades that are in the Wayne Goss duo that I just had in here. except the other ones. The formula is a million times better, but it's actually pretty. I just need to use it and see how I like it on my face. Um, yeah, just need to play with it a little bit more. I also had the shade Serafina. This is by Juvia's Place. I haven't used this guy in a little while, but I do really, really enjoy this one. Oh, the color of it is so pretty, super beautiful. So there's that. I did pull in a liquid blush, which we'll swatch. I don't know, I should just do it now. This is the Rare Beauty one, and this is in the shade Bliss. I can't remember if this was this part of the birthday present from Sephora? Or was it, I can't, why do I have this shade? Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. That is beautiful. Yeah, I need to use it more. It's been a while. I do have a blush in the face palette, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but let's go ahead and talk about bronzers. I have some beautiful new ones that I'm just excited. Haus Labs, this is the Powder Sculpt Velvet Bronzer, and this is in the shade Light Level 4. I have used it, and I really enjoyed the formula, really enjoyed the shade, like that luminosity that it has to it on the skin. It just looks so beautiful. Looks exactly like my tan right now. But yeah, I have been enjoying it. This one I haven't tried yet. This is the M Cosmetics. That's such an ugly sticker in the back. Holy crap. Corselet Sculpting Powder Bronzer, and this is in the shade Silhouette. Yeah, I haven't even swatched this guy yet. Super like the formula a lot. Feels really nice. Reminds me a little bit of maybe the formula from Makeup by Mario bronzer. Yeah, a little bit. It's actually a pretty good shade for sculpting. I gotta give the Haus bronzer a good shot. I gotta swatch it down here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Feel like it didn't really swatch very well on my hand because of how tan my hand looks. But the formula is just so weird. It feels kind of creamy, like really weird. But yeah, there it is. Okay, lesson learned. My hand is too tan. We need to swatch on here. And I did pull in a cream bronzer, but then I went back to my collection and I pulled in these two bronzers. This is by Gigi Gorgeous, and this came, I want to say, in an Ipsy. This is the Six Sculpt Bronzer Duo, the shade Turnt and Extra, which I typically would just do this. This feels so nice. Like, this feels really nice. It's yeah, this is, I mean, it feels so good. And I feel like the shade too is good for me. But I was like, okay, I don't know about this guy. It's been a while, so let's try it. So here's this one. And then this is by Ciate London. And this is Bamboo Bronzer. The shade is Palm Island. This kind of survived the declutter a little bit back. And I think it probably is something that should go. That's not a bronzer for me. Like, okay, I get it. I'm not my lightest, but yeah. So I think this is gonna be a declutter. Yeah. And then the last bronzer that I have, I'm still gonna try it on my face. That's why I like pull these things before I like, decide completely. But here's the last bronzer, which is the NARS Creamy Laguna. And this is, ooh, that is really creamy. I thought I was like still going through that first layer. You know how sometimes cream products have before you actually get to the creamies? Okay. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I gotta put it closer to the M Cosmetics because I'm pretty sure this is M here. Yeah, M, and then Haus, Gigi Gorgeous, Seattle London Bamboo, Boo, and then NARS, both places. Let's do highlighters. I do have a couple singles and a highlighting palette. I pulled in the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Skin Highlighter, and this is in the shade Lunar Nude. The other two shades that she released, I mean, I would have liked to have them, but realistically, for the price, I wasn't gonna be able to use them. Like the one that's super gold and one that's was it like super silvery? Where this one is like, okay, I know I can use it. Oh, so beautiful. So there's this one, and I just love the packaging. Oh, beautiful. Okay, the other highlighter is by Haus Labs, and this is in the shade. This is the Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter. The shade is Peach Quartz. I have used this guy too a couple times on my face, and I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the shade. I've enjoyed the formula, and yeah, there it is. I gotta say, it does have like larger pieces of kind of like, I wouldn't say glitter, but they're like larger specks compared to the Pat McGrath ones, like especially right next to each other, you would see it. But if it wasn't next to this, I wouldn't be able to be like, okay, yeah, it's got larger pieces, but there's that. Anyways, not that you cared about that one. Pure Barbie, I think this was Confident Glow. I think this was the second collab, and I'm just gonna pick up whatever. I mean, we're just opening it and closing it. The formula is just so freaking gentle. It goes everywhere. Man, I went in like part of the darkest area of it. I really like this one. I haven't noticed it before, but it has a little bit of a kind of like um desserty smell. Gonna go ahead and try the MAC. This is bronze. What is that called? I keep forgetting. Oh, golden bronze. Here it is. And I need to see how this guy is gonna work. Oh gosh, that is really beautiful. And I accidentally got too much. The formula is super fine. There it is. That's really pretty. It's not like super blinding, which I kind of do actually appreciate. Kind of considering if this would be a really good powder uh, to mix in maybe with a very liquidy light foundation. Is that too weird? Maybe. Who knows? But here's this one. I'm gonna try it as a highlighter. Again, this was gifted to me, and I was like, um, I want to make it work. It's just a little bit dark for me. Okay, let's go ahead and do the highlighter palettes and then the face palettes. Or I guess face palette, well, highlighter palette, since we were just on highlighters. This is the Glow Kit by Anastasia. And I used these two shades today, and I'm like, how can I let this guy go? It's just, um, it wasn't like the blinding era of highlights when this came out. This was like highlights. And I like that. So yeah, these two shades I used today, which are the shades Golden Bronze and the shade, wait, I used Bubbly. I used these two shades today. Yeah, Golden Bronze and Bubbly. Okay, and now let's do the Becca palette. This is the Becca Chrissy Teigen. The highlighter, blush, bronzer, and another highlighter. So, highlighter, blush, bronzer, and another highlighter. It's a really pretty palette, and the formula, I mean, the formula is Becca formula. So, I need to play with it some more. Can we see? Can we see? Do I have? Yeah, I do have my arm in there enough. Oh, okay. Here are the names. Rose gold. Really? This is rose gold? Hibiscus bloom, Malibu soleil, and beach nectar. I did not realize that this was rose gold. Now I don't feel bad that I don't have rose gold in another formula, like another size. All right. I'm gonna do eyeshadow palettes. No, not yet. Let's talk about what else is in here. For mascaras, we already talked about these. I didn't add anything else. I did put in the concealers, and the concealers for this time around is one is by LYS. This is the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer in the shade MN1, and I'm really curious to see what this shade is like. Okay, first swatch. Okay, this looks like it will be a good shade for me. Okay, it's kind of awkward to put in. I know, I'm swatching a concealer. I did use this today, the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Concealer. I just needed a little bit of concealer. I'm exhausted and I needed to go to the vet. Accidentally squeezed out a lot, which turned into basically a very light coverage all over the face with a very nice concealed inner eye. And then I set it with the powder. It was really good. I was very surprised. I was like, a tiny squeeze, you know, and it did all that. Anyway, item by Item Beauty. This is the Air Hug Concealer in the shade 230. I haven't swatched this one either, so I wonder what this is gonna be like. Okay, so this is more on the yellow tone, where this is definitely neutral. I think I could definitely use both of these for sure. For foundation, I have the LYS, and this is in the shade MN5. I would just want to show you significantly deeper than the concealer, but the concealer is just MN1. So there we go. I think with the two of these, I can definitely get a shade that works currently in my current shade between these two. The other foundation in here is the ABH Luminous Foundation. This is in the shade 270C. I just, for my own self now, just out of curiosity. Oof, I wonder how this is gonna look on me. Okay. Kind of blended pretty well into my skin, but we'll see. For primers, NYX Hydro Touch primer, and then Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I do really like both of these. For setting sprays, I pulled in the Haley's Refresh to use kind of as a primer mist, and then a setting mist, the CoverGirl Look Lock Up. I'm determined. I'm gonna finish it. I have to finish it. It's time. I've had it for far too long, and there shouldn't be much left in here. So okay, now let's go ahead and do eyeshadow palettes and lippies. For eyeshadow palettes, I pulled in 5, but that's okay. They're not too big. I got the Natasha Denona. This is Cupid eyeshadow palette. This actually came in BoxyCharm. I haven't swatched it yet. Ooh, yay. Oh, yay. It's definitely colors I enjoy. Ooh, that's gonna be so pretty. Yes, that's the last shade. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I like that. I'm excited for this one. Okay, the second eyeshadow palette I pulled in was the Sahara Nights by Eloise. This also came in a BoxyCharm. This is all shimmers, but I'm fine. It looked gorgeous. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, it is gorgeous. Ooh, look at all these topper shades, you guys. Oof. I'm gonna play with that. The other eyeshadow palette is by Uma. This is the Carnival palette. Oh my goodness. I know I did a swap with Mariella for this. I'm not gonna swatch all the shades, just a couple of these. Okay. I'm not one to wear colors like these, so I don't even know why I swatched them. I don't wear them. I guess let me check out these shades. Okay, that's pretty. These are really pretty. Okay, We'll see how this one works. All right, guys, let's go ahead and continue with the swatches. I'm gonna move on to the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Let's do a couple swatches from this one. To swatch this one, the shade is Alloy Gloaming. Sounds wrong. True Copper. And I do want to do this last shade here. And the shade is Deep Dive. This one is such a pretty shade. It looks so beautiful. Yeah. I felt like the Sunrise palette was lacking this kind of, I don't know. What did I feel with that one? Maybe it was the fact that I felt like all the shades ended up looking the same. Anyway, so here's these four. So we have the shade Deep Dive. This is the shade True Copper, Alloy, and Gloaming. Okay, I think let's do four more swatches. I did some gardening yesterday and I made the mistake of not wearing gloves. Oh, I destroyed my hands. They hurt so bad. I couldn't work out today. My grip for my weights, I couldn't have a good grip. It was not good. Let's do the shade Palladium. Do Silk, Rhodium, and how about we do Ridge? Okay, so this is Ridge, Rhodium, Silk, Palladium. Oof, pretty. Looking forward to playing with this one. I feel like it's been a while since I used it, so I'm really looking forward to playing with it. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and move on to the last eyeshadow palette, which is the one from ColourPop. These wipes, I bought this back from TJ Maxx, I think, and they just no good.
No good whatsoever. Ta-da! Facial wipes. Dude, I just need them to clean the makeup. Oh. Do facial wipes not usually remove makeup? I don't know. It's for deep cleansing, so... Removes dirt, oil, and makeup, yeah. But they don't. They don't do a very good job.
Anyway, let's do the Butter Me Up by ColourPop. I only use wipes like this for when I do swatches. I don't use them for, you know, my daily makeup removal. This eyeshadow palette, guys, I was on the hunt for it. I just wanted this thing so badly. I drove to different Ultas for it. So, and now I'm like, when I want to use it, I'm like, okay, why did I want it so badly? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know. Like, okay, look at these berries. Oh, see, I cleaned my arm. Those wipes, just no good. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. That's this one. That's the shade Reckless. And then this one, which is kind of like a duochrome. The big three, or trichrome. The pink one is Fleet. And the silver one is the shade On a Whimsy. It's so pretty. Like, it's so pretty. I just don't wear these colors. Like, these colors on my eyes. I've never worn these before. So I find it really difficult to use. The looks that I end up doing with it, I end up using like these over here. You know, like, but these, which are kind of like the prettiest thing in the palette, I ignore them. But I'm gonna try not to do that this time. These are kind of like that packed pressed glitter thing. I'm not gonna bother swatching them because they're just gonna make a big mess. But yeah, it's so pretty. Look at all those butterflies. Oh, pretty. Okay, I think we got Lippies next. So let's go ahead and do swatches. I did go ahead and pick out a couple more Lippies. I do have them, oops, over here. I tried to go for the colors that I really want to wear this time of the year. And I have a couple meetings and I need like a power red, you know? So we got all the options. Let's do it. Let's start swatching. We'll start with the lip liner. The one lip liner I pulled in is the LA Girl Ultimate Lip. This is in the shade Relentless Red. I have pulled it in before. I've played with it before. I don't have that many red lip liners. For some reason, I have more nude lip liners, which is weird. But anyway, here's that red lip liner. It's a really pretty one. Those are really good, the LA Girl lip liners. Okay, this is the Haus Labs lip pencil lip crayon 2.0. This is in the shade Scarlet Matte. This is so cool. Looks kind of like a pen, you know, like a real pen. And then there it is, like a lippy crayon. So okay, cool. I didn't have enough of these, you know. I needed it. So pretty red. Okay, more reds. I pulled in this Lippie from MAC. This is the collab with what was it? Herring. And this is in the shade Red Herring. This is another really pretty red, and this is just perfect for like this time. I feel like this is the perfect time for it. Just a t-shirt, a white t-shirt, blue jeans, and red lipstick. Perfect for the beach or wherever. Another MAC lipstick. This is in the shade Potent Petal, and this is one of the Love Me lipstick. I think this was a little more creamy. It wasn't matte. It was in a, yeah, so this is creamier. This is more orangey. Here's that. This one I do really like. It is a matte lipstick, but the color of it, I can tolerate how really hurts. This is by Milani. This is in the shade Amore. And it's the Amore matte lipsticks. It doesn't really hurt bad, but once you apply, and then if you have to reapply, I mean, it's drying. It's a matte lipstick, but it is gorgeous. I love this one. Oh my gosh, I love it. I have a skirt, a pencil skirt that's kind of like this color. Maybe that's what I'll wear for my meeting. Next, let's try this one. This is by M Cosmetics. I've never tried, like, I've only tried one of her lippies before, which is the lip cushion like crayon. And this is in the shade Love. I think this was for Pride Month. This was the free gift with a purchase of something. Feels super comfortable. Swatch. Oh man. Okay, now this has a competition. Have to see how this wears on the lips. This one does not move. The Milani one, like, you need greasy food. Okay, I think that is it for breads and whatever. Now glosses. I pulled in this guy from Persona. This is in the shade Coral. Here's Coral. I do like these. And like, this is such a pretty beach, throw in my bag, beach lippy. This is by Lime Crime, and this is one of the lip laces, butter glaze. What shade is this? I think the shade is Clover. Yeah, Clover. My fingers hurt, you guys. Oh man. Okay, with the 10 that I currently have, I think it's gonna give me my lips, wait, concealer lips? Duh, where are they? Okay, Merit, this is Pink Beach. You guys, I love these, and I'm so thankful for Merit for sending them. I do really, really like these. I have the shade Marrakesh is the shade that I've used the most. That's the one that I like, as soon as they came out, I purchased it from Sephora. And I really, really like it. This is really pretty too. I expected it to be more on the pinky, but it's kind of like neutral, no? Not a cool tone pink. This one is in the shade Au Naturel neutral. Another lip oil. Oh my gosh, pretty color too. I like any of these, I would just grab it and just slap it on and I'm good all day. And then I have Kylie from last time. This is in the shade Madeline. This is one of her cream lippies lipsticks. Here we go. Pinky, neutrals, and reds. And then this is the Plumping AF by Lottie London. I can't remember what flavor I purchased, but one of them. And then by Haus Labs, this is the like that pH hybrid lip oil thing, and I got the clear shade. I don't know, I don't think it's supposed to change colors according to your pH levels. I'm not so sure. Try it on my lips. Again, you can't see, but I can feel. I can describe, maybe. Feels nice. I like clear. Feels nice. I don't know. I'll let you know next time if it does something magical. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this Shop My Stash video. If you did, please make sure to go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. I'm gonna try. Again, I say this all the time. I'm gonna try to be here more often. I'm gonna try to film these more often. But August and September are crazy with work. Just sorry. Bear with me. I'll try my best. Again, I hope you guys are having a great time and you're enjoying your summer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh my god, my lips are getting 10 times better.